Hey, what's good, YouTube? Antiyami back. Just came back from Ichibon Con, a very fantastic weekend. It was a 4-day con, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Jam packed with a lot of stuff to do. It was amazing. I think so far now, Ichibon Con is like by far my favorite con in the local area, right? I've been to Bonsai Con, Triad, Queen City, places like that, but something about Ichibon Con, and it's a pretty nice size, convention outside of parking. Like, parking was crazy. I think next time I'm probably going to get a hotel room because I have never experienced bad parking like that. But granted, it was a very nice size hotel for the convention. It couldn't hold all those people, but it was lit. It was fun. A lot of cosplayers. It was fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump into what I bought first. After that, we'll probably dive into each day. I'm not gonna go into a whole bunch of details because honestly, I just kind of want to post pictures here so you guys can see all the amazing cosplayers. Because respect, cosplayers put in so much work and effort to develop such costumes, but they don't get the recognition that they deserve, so I just want to give them a shout out. Thank you guys for dressing so cute and amazing and awesome and making your stuff from scratch. I didn't understand how much it takes to cosplay certain things until I went to TwitchCon and I saw like a review. It was kind of like a panel. Cosplayers walk across stage. They'll get judged based off the materials, how they use it, secret ways to make things work better, fluent. So I was like, oh, I didn't even know. And on top of that, they don't get paid for it. It's something like to do on their fun time. So anyway, I went to the dealer's room and I bought some things. And obviously this is throughout the weekend. I mean, I didn't buy this all on Friday or Saturday, but of course I gotta hiccup my girl Miku. I gotta collect as many Miku figures as possible. I mean, she's waifu for laifu, so I had to get her. This is like the autumn version of her, so pogs on that. I'm gonna put her right here. Another thing that I bought that was extremely interesting, and shout outs to the green screen. Oh wait, it doesn't work like that. Oh no, I look silly. But anyway, so Ocarina, I bought this. This is $20, and I was like, cool. I kind of want to get into doing some Ocarina, just, to have some. Play some music and things of that nature, I just thought it was really cool. I love Ocarina of Time. There's a couple of songs that I definitely want to learn how to play because I thought that would be very awesome. So I was like, oh sure, let's just learn to play some songs on here. And you can also do other songs too. Like I'm probably gonna learn how to play like Happy Birthday. Maybe for somebody's birthday on a stream, I could play Happy Birthday through the Ocarina. I think that would be pretty cool, right? So I bought this. And it comes with guides and stuff. By the way, I'm not coordinated when it comes to music. So that's going to be a chore in itself. But we got time to learn. Correct? Correct. All right. So next we got this chick from
Oh no.
Touhou, which is pretty sick. I like her coloring. I don't really know much about her. As most animes I don't know anything about. I like the culture. I like the stuff. When a girl just, I walk past and I see a figurine. I'm like, something about this calls for me. I just buy it. So this is it right here. So it's pretty cool. She's, purple. Purple's a pretty cool color. And of course, I bought some wall scrolls and stuff. I don't know if I want to show this off yet because it's pretty big. But it's a girl from Fate. And I want to say her name is Momoko or Momo. I know you guys are going to probably destroy me in chat or in the comments below. But yeah, it's like Momoku or Momoko or something like that. You guys know she's pink haired. You guys know who she is. I don't.
I'm a fraud.
So yeah, and I bought some other stuff too, like some keychains right here. So I gotta step up my keychain game. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get some more of these. So I got May, and on the flip side, she turns pink. I don't know if you guys can see that through the wrapper. Sorry, it's in the wrapper. And I got the Miku here. Actually, you know what? Why am I keeping them in the wrapper? They're home. You know, they're safe. They're not going anywhere. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to unwrap this and yeah.
6.5 hours later.
Alrighty, there we go. So here's the Miku one. It's just easy to show off. It's really cute. Don't know where I want to put her yet, but there she is, being awesome and cute. And here's the May one. It still has another layer of plastic on it, but I'm not gonna take it off until I'm ready. Hopefully it'll just like show up here. It's cute. And on the opposite side, it's the same thing essentially, but pink. So it's kind of cool. I like it. It's kind of like she want to give me a hug. Moving on to the next subject. Each day broken down, and then after that, because I'm not going into extreme details, I'll talk about some of the panels I went to, some of the things I did, hung out some of the cool people, and then after that, we're gonna roll right over into the cosplayers. Okay. Oh, a couple of things, or a person I really want to shout out at this point, and I probably should already shout her out because she made some fantastic art. Sorry, this is all kind of green, and hopefully green screen doesn't really body this too much. But I went to the art gallery and I picked up this, and I also picked up this from a very talented artist. And honestly, guys, she's probably the nicest person I ever met in my life. And not only I met her once, but I met her twice. And she also remembered me from last year, which is incredible because she knows so many different people. She's super nice. Honestly, we don't deserve her, man. Like, she's super sweet. She's super. You guys will see her because I did a little tiny video about her, or she was shouting out the Yam fam. So you guys will see that. You guys need to see her. She's like that 24/7, and she's so adorable. It's amazing. Her name is Muddy Melly. So I have her her Twitter down below. It's probably gonna be like somewhere around here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but it's gonna be there. So make sure you guys follow her because she's amazing. You need to check her out. So moving on, for Thursday, I got my 4-day pass, you know, because obviously not a lot of people are going to be there at that time. So I went to go ahead and pick up my badge. It was around like, I don't know, maybe like 8 o'clock or so when I got there. So there was no line really. It was like 3 people there in line in front of me. So I got the pass, got my thing. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm official. Let's go ahead and get things rocking. I went to the gaming room because I figured that's where most of the people would be at. So I went there first to talk to people, hang out, catch up with some of my friends, you know, get into the circles. Because I have friends and I feel like they're in like different patches and circles and stuff. Sometimes we'll meet up and we all talk and hang out because obviously we have common interests in video games and certain animes. But a lot of times we were always like separated in different groups and stuff. So it was kind of cool. I liked it. I feel like I was in the center because I knew everybody, but I feel like some of my friends didn't know the other friends that well. So it was kind of cool to like mish and hang out and stuff. So I met up with people in the gaming room. I played like maybe 3 or 4 games of Smash. And after that, I went straight to the dealer's room, bought some of the stuff. Actually, I think I bought one thing. I just wanted to like check it out to see, you know, what was going on, what they had, so I can pre-plan to buy stuff. So that was what that was about. I wanted to go to one panel, which was the Japan jazz panel, and let me tell you guys, that panel opened my eyes up to like different Japanese music, especially jazz. I had no idea they were so good at jazz, and there was like games I played that I didn't realize that had like Japanese jazz, like Sonic Unleashed. And Super Mario Odyssey. Like, I had no idea. So, that kind of blew my mind. So, I'm going to look into more jazz music and go from there. It was pretty sick. I liked it. On Friday, well, first, I had to go to work. Because I worked Friday and I had to work Saturday. So, I didn't get off until about like 4 o'clock Friday. Saturday, I left early and I went up there around like 11 o'clock. So, shout outs to that. But Friday, 4 o'clock, my first panel, I went to the stand. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't go to that one. I wanted to, but I didn't. So I went to the Name That Game retro game trivia, which was pretty freaking good. It was really cool. So I didn't participate, but I wanted to sit back and watch other people ask questions or answer questions, and I sit back and be like, "Oh, I knew that," or "I didn't know that." So we just kind of sit back. We just kind of watch some stuff. Surprisingly enough, I got like 50% of the questions, but there's some stuff that are so obscured, I had no idea. So that was pretty cool. Very nice panel. After that, we went to I think we went back to the Mario Kart tournament. I think at that time, it was time for that tournament. So I went to play in that, and I got first place out of like 18 people. The way they set it up was really cool. So it was like 8 people, or I guess 8 setups. And basically what you would do is, obviously, we'll all have like LAN adapters. So we would connect all our switches to the LAN adapter. By the way, to enter those tournaments, you have to have the game and you have to have the switch. But they supply everything else, like the game adapters, the switch port thing, HDMIs, all that stuff. So they support all of that. But you just have to bring your own switch, or you couldn't enter. So we drop it in. They had like a whole bunch of like LANs connecting to like a giant internet server, and it was ridiculously fluid. So it was a local, or I guess a LAN adapter local kind of deal. So we all had our own setups. It was kind of cool. We all had our own TVs, and we'll race on each TV. It'll be like a cup. The person that gets, or I guess the people that got top 3 in each cup will move on to the next round. And we got to the final round, and I was so far ahead, I kind of sandbagged the last 2 rounds. I think it went from like the last like final round, we had 6 races instead of 4, which is kind of cool. So I kind of like messed around in the last 2 races because I was so far ahead. So that was cool. Also, shout outs to the guy that was hosting the Mario Kart 8 tournament and also hosting the Smash. Well, he was like the announcer for Smash. He was really good. So make sure you follow him as well at Fang Fox. He was amazing. He was a very good guy. So make sure to give him a follow on Twitter as well. So when I won that, I won this shirt right here, which you guys see right here. This Ichibon shirt, which is lit. I like it. Has a little snowball chick, and she has pink hair. Pink squad girl. Pink squad. Pink squad. Let's get it. So I had to get it. It was cool. And also I want to pass to the next con, which is Triad. So cool. So now I got Triad paid for, and I got a cool slamming t-shirt, and I got a lot of respect because people were like, "Man, you're really good." So it was very exciting. After that, we went to the PC versus console thing, which is, PC's master race. The guy wasn't trying to be biased, but obviously PC outweighs console. So it was really cool to understand the difference between each thing, the benefits on just a lot of different areas of both, and what benefits whatever. Not saying that console is bad, it's just that PC is just superior in a lot of ways, like customization, specs, upgrades. If you want to play a new game on the PC and your game can't handle it, you can just upgrade your PC, versus where when you want to play the newest and latest games, you have to have the current console, which means you have to spend another $300 or $400 for every console plus the game. And plus if you want to play on Wi-Fi, you have to pay for that as well, versus where PC, you just have internet here and you just play. So it was cool. It opened my eyes up to a lot of cool stuff. Saturday, I worked until 11. Trying to see what I did after that. What's the first panel? 2018 game review. That's what it was. 2018 game review. So I went to that panel, and the guy that hosted the PC versus console panel was the same person that hosted the 2018 game review, which was good because he was a very good guy. I have his Twitter. I followed him because, man, I love the way he delivered his information. It wasn't too like biased, whatever. It's all kind of like objective stuff, so you couldn't really argue with him. It was just facts, essentially. So yeah, follow him at Mid Shelf Ryan. You gotta check him out. He's amazing. If he goes to more cons, and if I know he's hosting a panel, I would 100% be there. He's amazing. I love him. The other panel I went to after that one was You're Wrong and You Should Feel Bad. That was a pretty interesting panel. It was very interesting. I knew the guy that was hosting that because I've been to 2 of his panels, and he did like hentai kind of panels. It is a plus 18, so yeah, that one was very, very solid, very funny, a lot of laughs, but it was a lot of stuff flying over my head. I was just laughing at some stuff that I kind of knew, but a lot of stuff I couldn't really connect with because I lack anime. So it is what it is. After that, we went to the Pokemon Jepardy thing, which was insanely interesting. It wasn't bad, but the way they ran it was kind of, again, interesting, to put it in better terms. I probably really won't go back to a panel like that again, at least hosted by them, because there was one team that was losing harshly, and the other team worked really hard to get the lead. And then the announcer was like, well, since they're so far behind, let's give them extra point bonuses and stuff. It was kind of unfair. So, yeah, I didn't like that. Trying to make it even. I don't know about all that. But it was cool. I learned a lot about Pokemon. It was cool to see other people answer questions I didn't know. So, it was kind of cool. After that, we went to the Smash tournament, which was 124 people. It was single elimination, 1 game, 3 stocks. So I got first place in that, and my teammate Billy got second place. When we got to like grand finals, it was best of 3, and I went Daisy, he went Crom, I won game 1, he won game 2, and game 3 there was somebody in the crowd that yelled, "Go random!" So I was like, hey, Billy, you want to go random? And he told me he will go random if I go random. So I was like, bet, let's do it. So he gets DDD, a character that I never seen him play in Smash history, ever. And I go Falco. And I know how to play Falco. So it was a clean, I think, JV2. I think that's what it was. He got me off stage a good number of times, and he punished me a lot for going off stage. But the fact that I knew how to play Falco and he played 0 DDD, it was kind of interesting. But he did well. He did well. So shout outs to Billy on that one. My boy Galucky win. So after that, we went to the Pokemon Master Trivia, where our friends, or all of my friends hosted the panel. Javi was the one running it, and he had our friends hosting and running the thing, making sure everything was running smoothly and, everything was going correct. So it was a very solid panel. I love the panel. I like the questions. They were pretty difficult. Some of the stuff I knew. 80% of the stuff, I felt like I was stupid. I got hit with the stupid stick, and I looked like a deer in headlights. I'm like, I don't know none of these questions. They were hard. So it was a very solid panel. I loved it. I can't wait for him to host more panels and get his thing kicked up with that, because it was pretty packed in that room. I'm not going to lie. It was probably like a good 100 people, or close to 100 people in that room. So it was pretty good. After that, we went back to their hotel, because they bought a hotel, or they got a room at that hotel, room 315. Me and a couple other people didn't really buy a hotel or get one, because we kind of live maybe like 20 plus minutes away. So we were just like, we'll just drive every single time. And plus, on top of that, I had to go to work anyway. So I feel like it made no sense for me to be at a hotel and then drive to work from the hotel, which was mad far, like 30 plus minutes to go back to the con. It was just too much driving. So I stuck home, went to work, and did my thing. Otherwise, I would have, because parking was terrible. Like it was, I couldn't even describe how much traffic it was. It was like the full parking lot, and then you got cars parked on the side of the streets, like parallel parked all the way down, like all the way down. It's ridiculous. So I had to park across the street to like a dealer shop in the overflow, and it was insane. So yeah. After that, Sunday we came back. I didn't have to work, so I got there kind of early, but at the same time I kind of overslept, so I got there around like 11 o'clock. We went to one panel called the How to Be YouTube Famous. You know, did that for a bit, watched that. It was pretty cool. It was basically like a Q&A. You ask him a question, he'll give you a response. It was pretty solid. I didn't really learn too much because I know the basics. The only thing I learned was that if you want to make money off of YouTube, you got to get around 1,000 subscribers and all that great stuff. So I learned that. So, because at some point I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's probably gonna be my next YouTube goal. So if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, because I will be uploading hopefully weekly and multiple videos a week. I'm gonna try to get that because my time is small, so I have to work with what I have. Anyway, so that was really cool. I think after that, I really wanted to go to the Breath of the Wild panel, but we all kind of like tapped out. We had a full weekend. It was amazing. And yeah, I think we just ended there. So we went out to eat, and after that, came back home, and here we are here. So yeah, that was basically my weekend at Ichibon Con. Again, very fantastic convention. If you haven't went or thought about going, you really need to go. It's 100% worth it. And go every single day, unless you really can't. But if you can, I always recommend to go to every single day, because every day was different and it was good in its own rights and stuff. So yeah, I guess with that, I'm going to wrap it up, and we're going to roll over to pictures. All right, guys, thank you for listening, and drum roll for pictures. Let's go.